Right now, something in your pocket is more powerful than the computers that sent astronauts to the moon. You tap it hundreds of times a day. You never ask what it actually is, but the real answer is far stranger than you think. Phone started out as a rock, not a metaphor, an actual rock. Dug up, crushed, melted, and reborn as the device you're holding right now. How does a rock learn to think? It starts with sand. Ordinary beach sand is mostly silicon dioxide, the same mineral found in quartz. For most of human history, sand was just sand. You made glass with it. You built castles with it. Nobody imagined a switch was hiding inside. That switch is silicon. It isn't a full conductor, like copper. It isn't a full insulator, like rubber. It sits in between, which is exactly what you need to build a switch you can turn on and off with total precision. But raw silicon is a mess of impurities. In the 1910s, a chemist named John Czochralski accidentally discovered a way to grow flawless crystals by pulling a seed slowly out of molten material. Decades later, engineers used his method to grow perfect cylinders of silicon, sliced into thin wafers, smoother than glass. Then comes the switch itself. In 1947, 3 physicists at Bell Labs, John Bardeen, Walter Brattain, and William Shockley, built the first transistor. It replaced bulky, overheating vacuum tubes with something tiny that could control electricity almost perfectly. Why does that matter? A transistor does one thing. It's on or it's off. That's the entire language your phone speaks. Binary. Just zeros and ones. In 1958, Jack Kilby figured out how to pack many transistors onto a single chip instead of wiring them by hand. That's why your phone isn't the size of a fridge. A modern chip smaller than your fingernail holds more transistors than every person who has ever lived. Engineers carve them using light itself, a process precise enough that a speck of dust can ruin the whole chip. That's why these chips are built in clean rooms, cleaner than a hospital operating theater. Doesn't that flip something in your head? You imagined rooms like that curing diseases, not building the thing in your back pocket. Here's the twist. The most advanced chip on Earth and a handful of beach sand are, atom for atom, almost the same material. The difference isn't the ingredients. It's the arrangement. You're not using an electronic device. You're using an extremely well-organized rock. That reframes your ancestors too. For nearly all of human history, intelligence meant shaping the outside of a rock into a blade or a hammer. What changed isn't the instinct. What changed is the scale. Instead of chipping the outside of a stone, humans learned to rearrange the inside of one atom by atom until it could hold logic. So next time your phone buzzes, notice the weight of it. Underneath the glass is sand, purified past anything nature would make on its own, carved by light into billions of switches working too fast to see. You're not holding a device. You're holding a rock, and somehow that rock is thinking.